Alright everyone, 10 seconds until the state of play for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm very excited to learn all the new information and see the new gameplay and footage from the game that I have definitely been anticipating for a while. So you're going to get my live reaction, and I cannot wait to see what this game has to offer. So let's get to it. Here we go. I'm guessing we're going to get some news, some information. I think we're supposed to get around 14 minutes of gameplay, so that's going to be incredible. Definitely at the end of this video, be sure and let me know what you think of what we see today. Man, I cannot wait. It's going to be great. I hope it's going to be great.
Lumos.
Alright guys, so we're getting a mix of cinematics and in-game footage.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Well, that's a big dude. We know there's dragons in there. Sorry guys. Didn't mean to punch my microphone. Just getting too excited. I'm just kidding. It looks beautiful, man. Look at that.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world.
It's up to us, guys.
But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
I love it. Fully customizable.
When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you are starting Hogwarts late, as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
Man, that looks good.
Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
I hope we have a lot of big personalities.
Is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
I'm guessing that guy, we're not gonna really get along with that dude. Of course he's in Slytherin. Oh, hey son.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here, you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries.
I just wonder how much we're going to be able to
You'll
explore.
discover dungeons and secret passageways.
It looks like a lot.
As well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to
Oh
solve.
man, I can already see myself struggling on these puzzles. I'm always so bad.
You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before. It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum. One's designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
A little bit of a training course. There it is, guys. That definitely means that there's going to be
Opportunities
Quidditch,
for
right?
adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested as you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Yeah, looks like he might be a bit of a threat.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill.
Hey guys, so we're getting just a little bit.
Their own goals.
Oh my goodness, guys! It says and kill, so this is going to be a little bit of a
alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you
could be a little bit of a violent game.
Came to Hogsmeade, that all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? Are you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
Yeah, probably should not. Guys, I'm glad they're showing us a little bit of the combat. So we can see a little bit of actual gameplay, you know, what it's going to look like. I like that.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities.
Oh, you might want to, yeah, you might want to run.
Stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes.
Dude, that looks like so much fun, man. It looks like so much fun. I wonder how complex it's going to be.
Stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations.
Nice little combo.
Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness.
Dude, it looks so cool, man. I love that. Just send them spinning. Yes, I love that.
Slam with Descendo. Roast
Descendo.
with Incendio.
You go set them on fire,
Devastate
baby.
your enemies using various finishes. You can even use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes.
Bro, what?
Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style.
Ooh, send it back to return to Cinder, baby.
To become the ultimate duelist.
Dude, this is sick, man. I was excited, now I'm extremely excited. I am very much looking forward to this.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard.
Alright, talent
Complete
points.
Challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to upgrade your spells, plants, and potions to increase their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite.
Hey, what did we just do to these people?
You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat.
What are those little guys?
Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
So we had traits, upgrades, and appearance.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay.
There you go, keep them busy. A little AI that you can summon.
You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies. In Beast's class, you will learn about a variety of
Oh,
magical
look at that
beasts
cute little
you might
dude.
encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
So there's flying. There has to be
Broom flight is
Quidditch.
highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
There has to be Quidditch if there's flying.
Homework.
You're despicable.
Companions.
Some
Oh
abilities may
yeah.
be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey.
I actually think that was the same Slytherin guy at the beginning. I guess he's not going to be an enemy. Looks like he'll be a friendly.
Their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy
Well, she could have held the
Sweeting has
door.
a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Purple figs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
I hope the world feels,
Requirement.
and I hope Hogwarts feels very full of life, you know? I hope there's a lot of characters you walk by and see.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
It's there when you most need it.
Since you need to catch up to your peers, the room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear.
That's pretty cool.
A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it? Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
We have our own
Freely
house elf.
customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties.
No way, we're gonna have our own little cottage? How cool is that, guys? We got our own little house? That is sick. Beyond the castle walls. Yes,
Not
you can
everything you need on
fly.
your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade,
Love
where
it.
loads of shops and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. From potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts of gear.
I don't know about those
But
outfits, though.
Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts.
We're gonna have to put them in their place.
You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity,
Like, this is
wonders,
so cool.
and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine.
That's pretty
or
cool. I
coat
like
the
how that
ground with
changes.
Snow or rain.
I like that.
Unique wizarding hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance.
So it is gonna feel like a real full world.
Be
I
on the
guess
lookout
it's
for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts.
it's gonna be open world or semi-open
Magical
world,
beasts
something like
roam the
that.
lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement.
That's really neat.
But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path.
There it is, guys. That
Master
is it.
spells. Befriend new allies.
It's in there.
Journey across
It
a
is in
landscape
there.
Never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats.
The
Learn
killing spell
long-forgotten
is in the
mysteries.
game.
Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world.
Are you gonna be good or bad?
Here in Hogwarts Legacy.
Guys, let me know what you thought. I am very excited, man. So that answers some of the questions that we had for sure. Holiday 2022. So that's going to be around November, December. All right, guys, so let's go back through a few things that I wanted to look at. So we see, obviously, through here, I'm just going to drag through a couple things that I wanted to point out. So we see, you know, some of the areas. Let's go back through here. I wanted to show, I like this professor right here. I like the personality that I feel like some of the professors have in the game so far. So I just wanted to talk about that because I think that's going to be very important, is the personality they're able to bring, because obviously in Hogwarts they all have a very unique personality. We saw whenever they were in the one class, I can't exactly remember where it was. I don't know, all the professors just seem to have a lot of personality in the game, similar to this one here, if I can drag it to where he is, as well as the one where they were doing the what's the word of it? The herbism, or the, I don't know, working with plants and spells and all those things. You know what I'm saying. So guys, just going back to this part, the customization. I'm very excited that it's going to be a customizable character. I'm not sure how they're going to do maybe the voice. I don't know if our character will be a character who doesn't speak, or if it will be one that has like a predetermined male, female voice that we get to choose. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. They weren't super clear on that just yet, but I am happy about us being able to, you know, go into our own Hogwarts house. Now, they weren't also clear on whether we'll be able to choose that, or maybe we'll take some sort of test and that will determine it. I think previously they discussed that we're going to get to choose our own Hogwarts house, so I think you'll be able to choose between all 4 of them, which would make the most sense. They may also include some sort of test, and then you can choose to go with that or go against it. So either way, I think it will be a lot of fun that you'll get to customize and go where you want to in the world. Just sort of looking at some of these shots again, man, just the world and the school and everything looks so nice. Like, it just looks so detailed. And that's what I think is going to make a huge difference. Can they get the details right? Can they make it feel like a living, breathing Hogwarts school, and, you know, the entire world of Hogwarts and everything that it has to offer? So let's keep scanning through here, and I'll point out a couple other things that I find interesting. So I actually wanted to scroll back a little bit past this to this. So this is the combat that I thought looked really cool, looked interesting. This is what's going to make or break the game for me, I think. I think the world looks lively enough. I think the combat is what's going to really make this game, because if you have to do a lot of combat, and it seems like you're going to have to do a lot of combat, then the combat's going to have to be pretty good. The combat is going to have to be something that is challenging but interesting and, you know, fair, and hopefully it doesn't get repetitive, because, you know, it's not like a traditional combat game where you have ranged and you have melee combat. It's, you know, it's all spells, and so it's going to have to be really unique. It's going to have to be fresh, and they're gonna have enough things in there to keep you excited every time you go to do combat, or, you know, it's just gonna get a little stale. But I think from what I saw, there was a lot of different options. Obviously, we see stuff like this. There's a lot of different types of attacks and spells, things like stuns, things like that allow you to move unseen, to be able to get close to the enemy and do the things that you want to do. So if those things are in the game and they are done well, then it won't feel repetitive. But if it's just the same sort of like spells over and over, then that could be possibly get repetitive. But obviously they're only going to show us so much. They're not going to show the full deck. But that's what I was talking about right there, that sort of like quick sprint and then that sword attack. So that was something that I thought was like just great when I saw it the first time. I was like, man, that's really exciting. And I hope that that's good. I want to see that one more time. That was probably my favorite. One of my favorite parts of the trailer or the gameplay was just knocking the sword out of the hand and then hitting him with the sword. That was a lot of fun. I like that. So it looks like this game is definitely going to be on the, probably the, I don't know, I think in movie terms it'd be like a PG-13 movie, but I think in gaming terms probably a T for teen type of game. I don't think it'll obviously get into the mature range, but we do have the killing spell, as we found out at the end, which we'll get to that. I wanted to look at this, the talents and abilities. As we can see here, there are different talent points. So this player here was level 12. We can see up here it says character, inventory, talents, collections, challenges, map, owl posts, quest, and settings. So in the room of requirement, you can, it looks like you can use these different talents. I'm trying to think about what these might be. Obviously, this one looks like a potions type thing. This one might be, actually, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. This one looks more like an offensive type thing, just because he's holding the wand. That's just my speculation. Obviously, I don't know that. As more information comes out, I'm going to be researching and trying to figure that information out. But this is just based on what I've seen for the first time. I am very excited. So those are the talents. We saw a little bit more of something similar as well. So this is the word I was trying to think of earlier, was herbology. So the herbology teacher, she had a lot of personality like we were talking about before as well. So if that stuff is good, then it's going to feel like an exciting game. And this was really exciting as well. They didn't show us, I don't believe that they actually showed us Quidditch. They showed in the beginning someone flying on a broom, but I don't think it was necessarily Quidditch. If we could go back to that, it was just a quick little scene that it didn't show us too much. I was trying to find that. And there was the professor down there that was had a lot of personality as well. But they didn't show us too much of that. I was trying to find that scene, but I just couldn't find it again. I don't think it was necessarily Quidditch. But it did show someone flying. But I feel like the potential's there. Like, you've got to put it in because people want it. But we'll see if they're going to deliver. If that was Quidditch, I'll try and go back and maybe find that. But I don't believe it was like a confirmed picture. I think it was just flying, similar to this right here. But other than that, it looks good. The rumor requirement is interesting. I feel like they're kind of expanding on the rumor requirement kind of greatly. I don't think it was necessarily, a place where this is your home and you get to come in here whenever you want and just, kind of hang out. But I guess they're taking some liberties with the rumor requirement. So let me know what you guys think of that. I know some people might be a little defensive of keeping it, how it is in the show, or sorry, the movies and the books. So this is the little cottage thing. So it was like a customizable area. I wasn't too sure how that's going to work. It's cool, but I don't really know exactly what, how will that fit in exactly? Because it's not like you have your own house, right? I don't know. It was cool. You can explore outside the walls. I like that. But there's one other thing I wanted to get to when it was talking about your use of ancient magic. So we know that you can choose to be good or evil, but let's turn the volume on for that because I want you guys to hear that again. Did you hear what he said when he did that spell?
In the world as well, dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards.
Now let's hear this.
Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a dark
path. Yeah, so there we go. That is
as it may lead you down
the killing spell. So that is what I was wanting to see, guys. That was one of the things that was not confirmed previously, but is confirmed now. So let me know what you guys think. I think that's all I'm going to do, scrolling through. Other than that, I think that we got a lot of good information here. I'm also going to rewatch this later and maybe make a video about all the new things we learned, because I'm sure there's things that I'm just not even seeing, just scanning through here. So I'm going to do some more research, go back through the video and try and figure out, all the things that we saw and learned from this trailer. And I'll probably put out another video later on this week. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And let me know what you guys think of Hogwarts Legacy so far. Are you excited? What are your thoughts? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.